Good morning, y'all. It's Tuesday, and hopefully our last language lesson. My phone is on 1%. So Lord willing, I can get through this. All right, our assignment today is page 57 through 59. Please turn to page 57. On this page, we're talking about complete sentences and fragments. A complete sentence must have a subject and a predicate, which is a fancy name for a verb, and a fragment is an incomplete thought. So on number 1, in the blank before each number, write S if the group of words is a sentence, write frag if it is a fragment. Number 1, if the best man's faults were written on his forehead, fragment or sentence? It would be a frag. Go ahead and write frag. It needs to be a comma and the subject and verb will come after. This is called a clause. A clause still has a verb and possibly a subject, but it starts with an introductory word, which it still kind of leaves us hanging. It needs to have a subject and a verb after this clause to make it a sentence. Number 2, pride must have a fall. It has a subject, must have, and it has a verb, and it also has a subject, pride. So it would be a subject. Even though it's short, it still has all the necessary components of a sentence. Do the rest of that page by yourself. Go to page 58. Pause the video and read the top box. Thank you. Now you're ready to listen. At page 58, exercise A. So we're correcting fragments, which can be a little bit difficult, but I think you can get it. Exercise A, each of the items below consists of 2 groups of words. If both are sentences, write S. In the blank, if one is a fragment, write frag and correct the error. So you must correct the error. Number 1, all insects have 3 body segments. These segments consist of the head, thorax, and abdomen. What do you think? I believe it'd be a sentence. Insects have, the subject and verb, segments consist. It has a period, 2 sentences is correct. Neither of the sentences leave us hanging. Number 2, army ants are small but travel in large groups, attacking anything in their way. Well, this sentence is perfect. It's a sentence. But this right here is a fragment, attacking anything in their way. It leaves us hanging. It needs to be connected to another sentence. So I'm going to write frag. And I'm going to correct the error. How do we correct the error? Well, I would cross out the A for lowercase, cross out the period, and insert a comma. Let me make sure I did that right. Yes, I did. Army ants are small but travel in large groups, attacking anything in their way. I am kind of questioning the comma there. I'm not sure if there should be a comma there, but they say yes. So this might be because this is another verb, and so it's a comma, so it's not confused with this part. Army ants are small but travel in large groups, comma, attacking anything in their way. You pause there, but it shouldn't be a period. So comma in lowercase. All right, do that section by yourself. So remember, if it's a fragment, you do need to correct the error. All right, exercise B. Rewrite the following groups of words, correcting each fragment. You may have to add words and punctuation to some of them. All right, exercise B. Lord Nelson, a commander of the British Navy, considered to be the greatest naval hero the world has ever known. So remember, these are fragments already. How will we correct this? You may add words and you may add punctuation. I'm thinking that I'm going to say Lord Nelson, a commander of the British Navy, is considered. I'm going to insert the word is. I'm going to make C lowercase. I'm going to take away the period. I'm also going to insert a comma here, and insert a comma here. Because when I read it, I say, Lord Nelson, a commander of the British Navy, is considered to be the greatest naval hero the world has ever known. A commander of the British Navy is non-essential. It's a group of words that's not essential, so we need to set it off with commas. So you're going to need to rewrite that sentence on the blank. Let me check my video to make sure it's not dead. It's not. Okay. Hopefully. Okay, number 2. Your body systems were designed to work in harmony. This is definitely a fragment. How do we correct this? This one's easy. We remove the period and we are finished. Your body systems were designed, 2 should be lowercase, to work in harmony. No comma is needed. Just take away the period and make it lowercase. All right? You can finish 58 by yourself. Go to page 59. Pause the video and read the blue box. Great. Thank you for doing that. Let's start with exercise A. There's so much writing. The sentences are long. So we're talking about run-on sentences. Run-on sentences go on and on and on. And basically a run-on sentence is 2 complete sentences, 2 complete thoughts in one sentence without the correct punctuation. You can have 2 thoughts in one sentence, but you must have the correct punctuation. So page 59, instructions say correct each of the following run-on sentences by supplying periods, capital letters. They tell you exactly what to do, which takes some of the guesswork out of it. Page 59, birds with protective coloration are hidden from their enemies. They blend into their surroundings. So you need to ask yourself, where are the 2 thoughts? Are there 2 thoughts? Now, where do the 2 thoughts split? Where are the 2 thoughts split? I'm thinking they split right here. Birds with protective colorations are hidden from their enemies. First thought. They blend into the surroundings. Second thought. You can't have 2 thoughts in a sentence without correct punctuation. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to insert a period. And, now I'm going to capitalize it. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to run it 3 times. Number 2, the hummingbird beats, I don't know if you can see this. The hummingbird beats its wings approximately 60 times a second. As a result, it can hover in the air like a helicopter. It's still a run-on sentence. I'm seeing that this is where the first thought stops. I'm going to remove the comma and insert a period. Hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to capitalize the word A, so I'm going to underline it 3 times, which signifies a capital letter, and you are finished with that sentence. All right, hopefully this makes sense. I went over it fast, and Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow. Great work, proud of you.